worst thing that could happen on stage? String burn. It's kind of like the worst paper cut you've ever had in the worst place you could ask for it. I'm Louis Biggs. I'm a circus, burlesque and cabaret performer. I wouldn't really call it traditional burlesque. I like to bring the clown and the playfulness into that. You don't get a lot of people stripping and being funny at the same time, and that's quite a hard thing to do, because you want to be sexy when you take your clothes off. You don't want people to laugh at you. I do yo-yo manipulation. Everyone knows the yo-yo, the toy, but it gets a lot more complicated, and you're using other parts of your body. There's a whole other trick skill set that goes with that. One yo-yo's an on-hand and one's an off-hand. So you've got your traditional yo-yo string that would tie to your middle finger, and then you've got one that you would use a soft toy or a dice or whatever you like the weight of. You attach it to the other end and you can play with both ends of the yo-yo, especially if you want to go no hands for any particular tricks.
We've got a new performer from Australia called Louis. He is the right act. He came and auditioned for me here, and it was so great and so perfect for us that Ross was out in Nipton and someone suggested I take him out there, so we took him out there and auditioned him.
It was a family weekend in Nipton, and Julie decided to crash it with a wiener act, so it worked out.
It was some of my best work.
Mums and kids and dads and all walks of life there. I did one of my tamer acts for the kids. And then they took the kids away, promised them ice cream, and I got to do what I do for the adults.
Ross basically hired him on the spot.
Here we are. Here we are putting him into the show.
Don't touch that.
He arrived 2 weeks late because of visa problems, and our lighting designer was going away, so we lit the act to his audition video and teched it in 90 minutes. That would normally take about a week.
So we're gonna run it from the top of his act and then see everything works.
A lot of my idols were old school circus performers. Vaudevillian humour and pratfalls and slapstick, and I love all of that. There's a lot of me getting caught in my costumes, integrated with some half-decent yo-yo tricks. And then I bear all, pretty much.
What gave you the idea to use your penis in the act? I've never had to ask that question before.
Yeah, right.
I've been doing this for 25 years.
Well, I think it's a natural transition, no, for any young boy. That looks fun. I'm going to stick my in it.
It is really important that you don't go into the dark there. Got him in the light there, then he comes down stage, and just for that moment there, when he's really doing that trick, that's kind of the trick of the act, isn't it?
That's the original, and then I found out that I could do that one. Well, one's technically called a stopover, and the other one's called a windmill.
Were they originally designed to be done with your wrist?
Your finger, yeah.
With your finger? Yeah. Okay.
You know how I do the fall at the end? So
Yeah.
I can swap yo-yos to the offhand yo-yo, so I can do no hands.
I'd never seen you swap yo-yos. That's how good you are.
My first question, why?
I think the answer to that is why not? We keep pushing the envelope on this show, and that's the next push. Louis, have you ever lost the sock?
One time. What, one time. And I've never got that thing back either.
Are you getting comfortable on the stage now? Okay, great.
Put me in tomorrow.
If I can rewrite the show, I mean, I could put you in tonight if I could rewrite the show, but Ty will murder me.
It's all good. He'll go in when it's ready.
Well, you're ready.
Yeah. Today's my debut in Opium. I've been in town for about a week, and I'm on stage already, and I'm stoked about it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get out there and show Vegas what I've got. I'm actually looking for crochet artists in town, if anyone knows any, because I need a new, well, you'll see. As soon as you bring an audience member into an act, it's all improv. If you're not ready for it, can absolutely bomb your act, or can turn into pure gold. As much as we want to pretend we're not, we're all drug addicts. Adrenaline is our drug of choice. I've always thought that if you're not nervous before you go out, then what the hell are you doing it for? It should matter. You should be shaking in your socks. And yeah, I was jacked. It was the best. I love performing, and not just for the high. I quite like a soft ending because it brings the audience back down and it humanizes you a little bit. That moment of real vulnerability at the end kind of shows them that I'm just like everyone else, yet don't try this at home.
What do you mean you didn't see the last episode of Circus Town, you bastards?
And now, another public circus announcement.
You might think it would be fun to be a clown. From time to time, goofing off. Maybe at a football game. Maybe at your sister's birthday party. Listen. Don't even think about it, okay? You're gonna get yourself into trouble and you're gonna do something stupid that you're gonna regret for a long, long time. If you need help, call me. Don't be a clown, okay? Not today.
Brought to you by clownsforacause.org.
It's Fernando the Outlaw and his massive pole!
Meanwhile, in Nipton.
This thing's a real prick.
I mean, but when it comes down to it, could it be telepathy? We must know the truth. Turtles speak through telepathy. I was walking down to Nipton, something fell upon my head. Was a tortoise that fell out of the sky. If I ain't broken his fall.
So it's been a slow process, but we finally managed to get a tour of the tortoise facility down on Ivanpah Road.
The desert tortoise out here is one of our endangered species, and it's really important that this sanctuary grows them from tiny little baby turtles to bigger turtles so that way they can survive in nature.
So today we're bringing Colin from the Atomic Saloon show. He's going to come out here and sing a little ditty for them tortoise.
Colin.
Elvis.
Nice to meet you.
Frank.
Gabby. Alex. Tracy. So we're gonna see some tortoises. This is gonna be great.
It's gonna be a shell of a time. You know, I've been speaking telepathically with tortoises for many years now, and it's always been from a distance, so it's nice to finally actually get up close.
I asked him what the meaning of life is.
What did he say?
lettuce.
Turtles communicate in ways that we're not really able to pick up.
They hear at frequencies that we can't hear. So it's a lot more complicated than they're given credit for.
Come on in. My name is Colin Cahill, and I am Blue Jackson at the Atomic Saloon show on the Las Vegas Strip. We're going to Turtle Tinder, if you will, where they take a male turtle and a female turtle, and you see when two turtles love each other very much, something about birds, something about bees, and then a little baby turtle pops out.
Every tortoise is a turtle. So turtle is an umbrella species for lots of different kinds of turtles, and a tortoise is just a specific type.
How do you know if they're stressed out or not? Like, do you guys track behaviors as well in the way they, are adjusting to their habitat?
So we see them, you can see them kind of pacing the pen. And actually, we've actually booted females out of the program because they did not adapt well to being in the pens during the nesting season.
So you take all the females into captivity in order to breed them. It sounds an awful like Handmaid's Tale.
So my background is in wildlife biology, and I do all the things that we need to do to raise a bunch of babies, release them out in the wild, and then keep track of them to make sure that they're surviving out there.
So is it like Tinder for tortoises?
We don't play any role in the breeding. We just bring them in once we know they already have eggs, and then we just let them nest, and then they go on their merry way.
I think this heat is getting to me. Some of these turtles are starting to look pretty good. Hey, little lady, would you like to lay some eggs? All right, guys, well, we gotta head out, but listen, I just want you to know, once there was a very famous turtle that painted the entire roof of the Sistine Chapel. Now, I know you're small now, but someday you'll grow up to be just as amazing as him. His name was Michelangelo. Don't call a turtle a tortoise, 'cause then he'll wanna hurt us. He'll peck out your eyes and make them into French fries, then turn you to rigor mortis. Don't call a tortoise a turtle. Today we learned that tortoises are important.
They help create dens for other creatures, and they really keep the ecosystem going.
So they're the reptilian friends who create the burrows for desert mice and snakes, since obviously snakes can't dig holes, so they're really a big part of creating that habitat. I kind of wanted to explore the area around Nipton. Colin was here, and I can't find him now, so I'd always heard that Big Boss Ross wants to get up to those Castle Peaks up there in the background, For all I know, he could very well be on his way to Castle Mountain by now. So guess what, Ross? This is Colin, calling you out. First one to the top owes the other a bottle of whiskey. Let's go! I hope that's not the case, because I don't want to have to come rescue him, but I will if I have to. I forgot it's that way. Wouldn't be the first time I've had to go get someone from Spiegel World out in the middle of nowhere.
Does a lack of Circus Town got you feeling down? Don't worry, we'll help you get your big top up and running. Introducing Louie Big's Unwashed Willy Warmer. Each Willy Warmer is designed for extreme comfort. One size fits all, guaranteed against any shrinkage, as long as you never wash it. Available now for the low, low price of just 50,000 daily payments of $4.99.
Circus size. Stay hard. Hi, I'm Jack from the lads, and today we're going to be working on biceps. So what we're going to do, first of all, is you take your weight. Second of all, Valentine's muscle. In the hole we go. Take a good grip, and away we go. And 1. And 2. And 3. If that's getting a little too difficult, there's a modified version. Bobby. In you come. Here we go. And 1. And 2. And 3. Stay hard.
If you can't get enough of Circus Town, check out more videos and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a trick. Push my button. Go on.